6 a.m. headed to the gym. So this is a part of me exiting my comfort zone. So let's talk about it. In editing my videos, I have realized, I've been realizing it, but this last month of videos, which I haven't posted yet and won't be posted by the time this is posted because I'm just moving on to my new content. I probably will post it, but I want to, put this first so we understand that I've moved on from it. But like when I'm editing stuff, I think that's how you say it. Editing stuff, like I'm the first to see it. Like if you saw it once, I saw it, 5 to 10 times. I've looked at it at least. So I realized, okay, girl, you talk a lot about what you're not gonna do. What are you gonna do? So now I'm gonna really make an effort to talk about what I'm gonna do and stop trying to feed my comfort zone of staying, comfortable and all of that, because in the books I was reading and stuff like that, I was realizing I was seeing myself in those people, and not in a good way. Seeing like, okay, these people are talking about a lot of what other people are going through or what other people should do, and not focusing on themselves, making excuses for themselves, and not like in a way I'm thinking like making excuses like you gotta try to be something or do something, but do what I want to be the focus of my life, not what other people should do or what I'm not gonna do. What am I gonna do? What can you do? So in my videos of me critiquing other things and other schools of thought and listening to books that critique other things, yes, I agree with everything I said in those videos, but I'm really just tired of discussing what I'm not gonna do. What are you going to do? And how are you going to get up out of doing the same thing, being in the same place next year? And that's just not even a physical thing. My physical self moves with the rest of me, and it's a way to awaken the rest of me, but that's not like all I'm talking about. I'm talking about mentally and emotionally, spiritually, all of that. How am I going to exit my comfort zone? So one of the things, we know I work out from home. That is comfortable for me. But going to the gym a couple days a week, that ain't going to hurt. And it makes me, work a little harder when you got a little audience. So I'm trying it out. Try it out before you say you don't like it. Something I haven't done in like 5 years, going to the gym consistently. So how can you say you don't like something if you really ain't did it in this stage of your life? I started reading fiction books. I only read one so far, but we will probably be going today to pick up my next couple reads, because I want to see what do you like, what are you going to do, who are you going to be, who do you want to be, and that is trial and error. That is trying things. All right, so I'm about to listen to some tunes before I get to the gym. I'll talk to you when I get there. Bye. Okay, so time for work. Did I tell y'all that my camera broke? I don't know if I told you yet that my camera broke, but when I start editing those old videos that was on that camera, I'm sure I mentioned it 100 times, but it broke just in time as I was transitioning into something new. I'm trying to, now I know y'all seen my nails look a mess all this time, but as you can see, I'm trying new, different stuff to try to see what I like, what makes me feel put together, because I know that my foundation is not built on those things and I can do without them. But right now I'm hiding my nail because it still has that stain from, I don't think I told you in this video, but in another video, I was helping somebody put a rinse on their hair, and there's still some of the rinse is not coming off my nail. But anyway, yeah, so because before staying in my comfort zone again, I had already made these things of I don't like, hair. I don't like straight hair. I don't like this. I don't like that. Let's try it and see. Now, this quick weave with the amount of sweating I do is not for me. But maybe I'll try sewing next. Maybe I'll try a different type of hair, trying some new things with my natural hair. I'm just, again, focusing on what I am going to do, what I do like, not what I not going to do, what I don't like. Like, it's time out for that, because those are, to me, trauma responses. Those are when you have this definite, I can't do this, or this is wrong, or whatever. It's something that's trying to keep you safe. And not always is, when someone's trying to keep you safe, is it a real hazard behind it. Our subconscious, our minds want things to stay the same, want us to stay the same, and it prioritizes that over anything, basically, of knowing what's going to come next. So I have to keep that in mind, and I have to help my mind through that. So yeah, I'm trying out some new things. So that's that. I'm about to work, and then I'm gonna get some breakfast. That's it. This lady at the gym this morning, I saw her on Tuesday, but then I saw her again today, and I could tell that she built up the courage to say something, right? And she was like, "Good morning." I'm like, "Good morning." Then she's like, "I'm ready to go home." I said, "Me too." And I just walked in the door, and she's like, "That's not how it should go, blah, blah, blah." And I said, just doing a back and forth banter. I'm like, maybe, one day I'll get here. I'll be here at the time you're here, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, "Next Tuesday, 5:30. And I was like, "We'll see, And I wasn't going to bring that up because it's something I'm not going to do. Right? I'm not going to get there at 5:30 because I'm struggling to try to get there at 6:30. But I do need to wake up earlier. Now, I might not go to the gym. I'm trying to get to the gym by 6:15 because I want to do 45 minutes to an hour on the Stairmaster, which today I only got to do 30 minutes. So I want to be able to increase that. Probably not going to be there at 5:30, but I would like to make time to be able to journal and to read in the morning. Oop, y'all slipping and falling. Read and stuff before I go to the gym. So, yeah, that was something I still needed to hear, even if I'm not going to execute it the way she was saying it. She was still a messenger of what I need to do. So yeah, I'm working on getting up a little bit earlier so I have more time to myself before I start my work day. Have more time to pour into myself before I start my work day. Especially since now I'm getting into more fiction reading. I'm not trying to read any of the stuff, theories and stuff that I was listening to before. But maybe some spiritual stuff, maybe also keeping up with the mindset stuff, that kind of stuff. I want to go down that lane, really more focusing on me versus the general population versus what other people need to be doing or should be doing. Focusing my efforts and attention more on your girl. Yeah. I went in there, went to the library, returned my old friends and some new friends. It's from the same series. I think this one is first, and then this one. And then this is kind of not what I needed. This one came first, but this is not the first one in this Kennedy Ryan series that I need to read. So hopefully it's not due no time soon, because I need to wait on that so I can read the other one. And I gotta also read these other two from the series from that other book I just had. When is these due? What gave you the right to perch yourself on my books? I'm finna read those. Find you somewhere to be. Hello? Be gone from here. Alright, it's time to take this out. I put a little oil on it. to try to see if that was going to loosen it up. But I think I'm going to just go ahead and get in the shower like they said and see if it comes off like they said. Wish me luck. Okay, so it did come out. I left the braid down and I did the curl, these flexi rods, I guess, in the front, to see what I can do as far as this other, what I have, a U part wig that I was gonna try to see if I can blend. Just since I already have the braid down, until I can I'm gonna do some crochet boho braids this weekend. That's what I think I'm gonna do. But for right now, I'm gonna do this because I'm really not in a mess with my hair type of mood. Oil is falling out. But yeah, I'm not in a mess with my hair type of mood. So I'm just seeing what else is up. So if this works as a blend, cool. If not, I need to try other things. I need to be honest about the fact that I really didn't try hard. And I may need to try these a different way. You know, I wasn't very patient. So there's room for improvement. Let me go try to soak this stuff off of my nails. Let me do that. All right. Okay. So I took out one of the curls. It's dry. I know the ones back here are dry, but not necessarily the ones in the front. So I was gonna blow dry those a little bit. Let's see. Ooh. All right. I'm gonna break these apart, but that's good. That's now. That was fake hair. That wasn't my hair. But yeah, I think it's gonna be alright. Alright, I'll be back. We will be coming back to these because I'm gonna do a full set of these, a full head of these, because I didn't even take my time with it. I just threw them up there. I used some little $3 mousse. Do I have it over here? I do, because I got 2 packs of it. I used this. That was literally it. And these. And got this cute curls. Yeah. Unlocked another hairstyle. See what experiment will get you? It'll get you a whole different thing. I want to cut this so bad. But anyway. Oh, my nails, they turned out ugly, so I put some rings on. But it's okay, because after I braid my son's hair, I'm going to throw on some press-ons anyway. I think. Is it growing on me? It could be growing on me. I don't know. Why am I liking my curls better than the wig? As I should. But look at these curls. I didn't do nothing. I really just rinsed my hair. And then I didn't like condition it or nothing. I put that mousse on there. Put these rollers. And this is what I got. I can't wait to do it on my whole head. I'm gonna break these apart and I get back with it. Okay, one of them up here wasn't all the way done, but it's cool. It need to be cut. I need to cut it into a style, but I think it's kind of scissor-ish. I'm about to roll this one back up because this one wasn't all the way fully dry. But you see how this one is coming? I'm going to have some fun with them rollers. I'm about to roll this back up. Alright. So this is a testament to just trying stuff because I did not work hard on this. And I probably unlocked something that will be a signature style for me. Just try it. Stop saying what you can't do. What can you do? I can try these and see. And I seen. That's gonna be cute. Cause I don't really like this, and I'm gonna cut it. Cause as I'm saying, like right now, just try it. You know you don't like this, so just try, cut it and see See if you like it. If you mess it up, you just gonna mess it up. You've wasted more money and you've had this for so long and really haven't worn it for real because you don't like it. You cut the clips out of it. It fits better. It's not tight at all. And hey, cut it. See if you like it. Experiment. Try. Okay. My husband said it looked like scissor too. He like it. So, oh my God, look at my curl though. I just need to layer this. Clunk, 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 clunk. I'm not gonna come back and talk to you until I do. It might be sweated out by then. We just gonna, it's trial and error. We're gonna see. Do you see the smile on my face of playing around myself? And I don't like these earrings with this. I just want some little. I tried to do a little something. Let me see. Yeah, but I don't think it's that noticeable. The cutting that I did. And maybe I need to wet it so it's not as big. But I'm not gonna go through all that today. I do like the way these are framing my face. My hair is like framing my face. And this, if this was laid down a little bit, I think it would be pretty dang on good. But I'm not gonna do a whole bunch because I am going to wash and condition my hair tomorrow and put it in the crochet boho braids. So it's gonna be like 3 hairstyles in this video. But yeah, exiting my comfort zone with my hair, with everything. We're just doing versus, you know, all that talking. So with that being said, gotta go. She over here watching me like, girl, what are you even doing on that contraption? So, I'm about to have breakfast. I'm letting my scalp air dry a bit because, yeah, it just needed it. It needed some TLC. I really went through and detangled and just really gave it some TLC after being in that quick weave. I am going to do the crochet boho braids today, but I'm gonna take it slow. I'm gonna wait till my hair is a little bit more. That shampoo did a number on this nail polish, but I'm gonna do yeah, let it dry a little bit more. I don't want any more like damp styles or anything where water is getting trapped, which that won't be a problem because I'm not gonna have that. I had a wig cap up under my head and a lot of sweat was getting trapped, so that shouldn't be a problem. So on the road of exiting my comfort zone, I bought some beets last week, and I haven't used them yet because I really don't like beets. I had said that I didn't like beets. I had it once in a juice, like juiced in a juice, and I didn't like it. And I just decided I didn't like beets, and I just decided I'm too old for that. Like, let's try it again and see. So I've been saying, okay, I'm gonna make them today, and I haven't did it. So today I said, okay, what can we do right now to kind of move this along? So I took them out, and I'm soaking them, and I turned the oven on so that I can roast the beets. I'm gonna cut them and roast them and try them. So you'll be there. Beets are good. I was tripping. You really gotta eat. I just roasted them. I just cut them up, put them in some olive oil and some salt, onion powder, garlic powder, pepper. You really gotta reevaluate that stuff. That I have to reevaluate the stuff that I be saying because it may not be true. I'm doing my hair. I have braiding gel right here, but I didn't use it because I want. You know, I'm also trying to grow my edges back because, you know, they have been missing in action. Basically because I do have an iron deficiency, but also I don't want to be putting any tension on them while I'm trying to do what I need to do to get them to come on back home. So I'm, you know, just doing it very lightly. I put one in already, so this is one of the crochet braids. This is my hair that I'm gonna braid back into a braid, and then I'm put them all in. Yeah, but who can I go to a stylist and say, hey, can you braid my hair like it's 2 weeks old so I don't have any tension? I really can't say that. They're not gonna do it, or they're not gonna want to do it, you know.
This is by them all.
All right, good morning. I'm just gonna be eating on some watermelon. I wanted to talk about another example of me exiting my comfort zone. So I'm actually returning something to Fashion Nova. Two things. If you watched my the things I got for the travel that I did, the video I did for the travel I was doing, there were a couple things that just weren't gonna work, and I usually would just keep them, bite the bullet, maybe try to give it to somebody. No, I just scanned the barcode that they said for returns. Literally, it does cost $5, but it's like $50 worth of stuff, and you get a store credit. So I just scanned the barcode, and you can either put it in a box yourself, print the label off, and drop it off at UPS, or you can go into the UPS store with the thing and they will ship it for you. So either way, it's $5. So, yeah, you might have to buy the box at UPS and stuff like that if you don't have your own box. I don't know, because I just chose the option to print it and drop it off. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, that seems simple. I'm in the middle of it, so I'll let you know how it goes. Today we're going to be trying celery. So in this same video, hopefully I have it in the same video, where I was telling you that I didn't like beets or whatever, and I bought some more beets, some like red golden beets that we're going to have today too, but because I like beets and I'm incorporating them into my diet. But celery, that's another thing that I decided that I didn't like at a very young age and just stuck to it. I eat celery cooked for sure, but raw, I do not like it. So today I'm going to try it with some tuna, and I'm going to try it with some peanut butter at lunchtime, and we'll see how it goes. You know, I might like it, I might not, but I'm being more open to it, open to trying things, and maybe more than once trying things, you know. That's it for now. Okay, so I'm gonna try these. I got one with peanut butter, one with tuna, celery, and one with nothing. So let's try it with nothing first. It's not good, but I don't think it's as bad as these cicadas. I'm outside, cicadas, whatever. They're so loud. It's quieter in the house than it is outside now, in the daytime and the nighttime. Well, they sleep at night, but I think the crickets are up at night. But like 6 a.m., it's quiet because both of them sleep, I think. That's making my stomach hurt. Okay, let's try it with the tuna. Let's try it with the tuna. That's not bad at all. You can't find it?
No, I'm not next to it.
So it's not gonna know to come home?
No, it ain't gonna know nothing. I think I crashed, but I don't have a connection.
So you need to go over here and get it.
I'm gonna see my opinion. It's probably broken.
Peanut butter. So the thing is, it's not really offensive with something on it. And it just adds lots of crunch to whatever. So I think that's something that I could incorporate, but it's not like delicious. Like the beets were delicious. This is just there. Maybe the crunch is helpful in some way. I don't know. Now these directions are simple. I should not be able to mess it up. So let's see. Good morning. So I woke up. It's 6:22. I tried to wake up early to go to the gym. Just 15 more minutes early because I was waking up at 6. Tried to wake up at 5:45. I did wake. Well, my alarm went off at 5:45. But I still am not really probably gonna get any extra time. I'm probably gonna still get like 45 minutes on the Stairmaster. I had to stop and get gas, which is gonna help me for later because I have to go to a comedy show, and I didn't want to be, that make my morning even longer if I run out of gas. But yeah, I'm on my way to the gym. See you there. Alright, so I'm at the spot. Today, to move out of my comfort zone, I'm going to be, right now I'm on level 4. But I'm going to do the majority of the work on level 5 for the month of June, and then July, I'll be on 6. August, I'll be at 7 for 45 minutes. So, moving up, I'm not staying stagnant. Oh, that's a place that's there too? Hello. So, I just came from a comedy show. This is also a part of like exiting my comfort era or comfort zone, but it's like I've been doing this for a little while. Like this comedy show is something that I said yes to maybe 2 or 3 months ago. That we're just now doing. So, yeah, but just getting out the house a little bit more. There's a balance to it because I'm not going to say yes to everything, but there's definitely a balance to it. And I'm finding that and learning that and having a good time doing that and just being okay with trying new things that I might not normally do. Which a comedy show, that's not a far leap, but on a Wednesday, it's a far leap. All right. Okay, so yesterday I went to the comedy show. It was the Christy show. So that's the character. She does the character Charlene. You might know her from this phone. You might know her from like. Okay. That should be the. Pray for me. Just pray. The phone and the Insta 360. So pray for me. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah. I said yeah like I remembered. Oh, the Christy show. She does the character Charlene, whatever. But while I was there, and last night in the car, I was talking to you about, just saying yes more. And I just got the thought because I was my neighbor, and I'm not talking about my neighbor. I'm not on here talking about my neighbor. I'm on here checking myself. So understand the context. But she texts me and she's like, "You want to go play tennis?" And I'm like, why is she texting me last minute? I can't do nothing last minute, because I'm already out at the comedy show. So you're not really mad at her for texting you last minute. You're mad because you would want to go, but you can't because you're not there. And don't act like it's people knocking down your door to play tennis with you. And how many people your age want to play tennis? And she not even your age. She older than you. But she look younger. You know what I'm saying? So just ask when we can do it again. Just be open. Be accommodated. Like learning how to be in communion with people. Because I be like, girl, you can't just text me and be like, you want to go play tennis? And I can just pop up. And that's fine that you can't do that. But you do want to do it. So let's stop that. I'm tired of that. You know, it's so good. Watching myself on video has been so good because I get to see the things of like, wait a minute. And you'll be complaining about that and that and that. I don't like that. You know, I really, it's been just some wake up moments. And I may not ever, I'm going to post a video that like was the last, y'all saw some of them, like all those videos where I was talking about those books and stuff like that. All of that stuff was like getting me here, but this last one just kind of broke, was the camel's back, you know, so it was the last straw, if you will. But it might come through on a like a Blogtober or what's that called that they do in December? I don't know, but Vlogmas. So it might come through on that. It might come through before that. But it was about GLP-1s, and I was like discussing this book that I read that I just happened to come across that, and that just led me to be like, dang, like the people that wrote this, they got a strong opinion about something that they don't not even own, and we spend a lot of time discussing that. I spend a lot of time talking about that, and I'm like, focus on yourself. You're not even on that. But I mean, it was good points and I came to good conclusions, but it's not my focus. It's not my business. Be about the business of Barbara. Yeah, so, that's it. I just wanted y'all to see the view. Hold on. So I'm just sitting out. It's raining a little bit, but I'm protected. So just sitting out, about to try to get some quality time with this book. Brought me some berries out. Let me be quiet and get started because it sounds like it's about to start getting raining. So let me get some quality time before it gets too bad out here that I gotta go in. Because if it's hitting too hard, it's gonna be raining everywhere. Alright, bye. I'm out here reading my book. I done got, this is a library book, Lord, no. I done got berries on it because I was eating my berries, but I was being right. But I look down and this is on my leg. You hear me? These cicadas, I'm ready for them to go. That really got me. Done messed up the whole little book. I hate that. Alright. About to drop this Fashion Nova package off. You know, even getting comfortable in the simple things. Well, it should be simple, but I never do it. I am sending this stuff back. I will let y'all know in the upcoming video if I get my credits for it. Because if so, that wasn't a bad, you know, pay $5, put it in a box, print the thing, ship it back. It's not a bad little, it's pretty simple. Alright, I'm gonna do that and I'll be back. I've been taking all kind of pictures of this box and of everything, and whole time he gave me a package drop-off receipt. So I got a receipt. Okay, if they try to say they didn't get it, it ain't on me. I want my credits. I'm about to go to the dentist. I got my book I'm gonna be reading while I wait. You know, I do this every 6 months. I go in here, I get my teeth cleaned. They tell me I need to get my wisdom teeth taken out. We do this whole song and dance. You know, I'm trying to get that out of my comfort zone, but I'm trying to think, do I listen to them as far as like, last time I went, I was working on boundaries, and it was cool as far as like, Barb, they're not going to take them out your mouth, so you don't have to get mad because they keep asking you the same question. You don't have to do that. So like this time I'm like, should I be open to it? But I feel like I've already asked them all the questions that I had about it. So I really don't have anything else to say to them about it. If I find somebody that I want to go to look into getting them taken out, then I will do that. But I don't need anything else from them. And so I'm not going to just go off their recommendation. So, you know, so they can get a kickback. No. So I think we really don't have nothing else to talk about, but if they want to talk about it, that's on them. They got to do their thing. But yeah, so getting comfortable with them, getting comfortable with this no that they're going to get every 6 months. Just clean my teeth. It was jumping up in the dentist office today. When I tell you jumping, let me tell y'all. Hold on real quick. So listen. Okay, first of all, I get in there, it's a new hygienist. Come to find out, she's just a temp, but whatever. I was excited to see her. She was excited to see me. I had my book. She was like, hey, what are you reading? Blah, blah. She was all, you know, and then I was telling her about, she was like, well, what kind of self-help books do you recommend? And I told her, don't believe everything you think, and The Body Keeps Score. I was like, those are some important books to read. You know, if you will, some fiction. I think everybody is reading, you know, she was, you know. So I was like, you know, Kennedy Ryan, I think that's what the girls are on right now. Yeah, so we had a good talk about that. Then here come my dentist, right? And I hear them talking about she leaving. I said, where you going? Because I had issue with the other dentist, right? So now she leaving. I said, well, me and the other dentists don't get along, so she leaving, I'm leaving, basically. But so she leaving, she said, yeah, she don't like that practice, she don't like them, she can't work somewhere where she not happy. And I understand everything she's saying, because I know why she don't like them. And I know why they don't like her, because I think she got a little bit more what is it called, integrity about herself. And that company, all they want to do is sell. They want you to sell. So speaking of that, what came of that is when she looking in my mouth, this lady been looking in my mouth for at least a year, right? Today she's like, yeah, so the cavity that you have, it's a chipped tooth. The tooth is just chipped, but there's no decay. I said, oh, so when they call something a cavity, it means that it has it's like a cavity. You understand what the definition of a cavity? But that don't necessarily mean they have decay, and they can tell you that and make you pay for that, and it's not decay, so it's no decay, it's just chipped. And so she said food can get caught in there, but it's no decay. So I'm leaving that alone. And then we got into a good discussion, and because the dental hygienist was a temp, and she said she ain't come back, because I was like, you may want to be quiet. She said, oh, I'm not coming back. So since she was a temp and she was, you know, she was giving me all the tea, and the dentist was like, well, your what did she say about my back teeth, my wisdom teeth? She said, if they're not giving you any problems, you really don't have to get them taken out. They're not impacted, so you know, there's no infection, there's no cavity on them. So you know, if you don't want to get them taken out, it's totally up to you. They're fine. If you keep doing what you're doing, you keep brushing and flossing like you're doing, you shouldn't have any problems. The dental hygienist was like, you know, I told her I use my water pick. She was like, you can put some benzoyl peroxide, either put Listerine or in your water pick, and then switch with benzoyl peroxide if it starts to, like, because the flap is there, I have like a gum flap over it, if you have anything like that, but it's no cavity on it. As long as you keep doing what you're doing, you should be fine. Because baby, when the dentist fed up, because she was mad, I got a lot more information. Yeah. When I tell you I am tickled from that interaction, like, the Lord bless me. I didn't even have to fight or do nothing, because the dentist was already mad. And so she had pretty much said everything she had to say. And she said, look me up. You know, listen. She said, I'm taking the summer off, but after that, you know, just look me up on the internet. Period. She said she don't know where she's going, but she won't be there. I figured she seemed like she had a little bit too much integrity to be at that practice anyway. Because really, they do really like to be like, this tooth in the back of my mouth ain't bothering nobody, and there's no decay. Y'all done made me mad, making me think it's emergency and there's nothing back there. Oh, you can forget it, baby. You won't get $1 out of me. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. I'm gone. Oh. And I've been wanting to change. And that was just something to help me move it along, to move to the next provider. And even if it's not her, I'm moving. But I think it is going to be her, because I appreciate dealing with somebody who, you know, is like, I can't be like these people. I got to go. And I appreciate that when, after I had the issue with my tooth, that I had to switch to a different, because the lady messed up my tooth and I was in such a foul mood about the whole place. I appreciated after she did one of my feelings that she called me. Now come to find, she called me after to see how I was doing. Now come to find out, I wonder, was any of them really even decay, or was they chipped tubes, like cavities, like crevices, not necessarily what we thinking when we hear the word cavity, which is decay. Because y'all been hounding me about a chip tube. Wow, you got to be careful. It is 6. It's not 6:30 yet, but by the time I get there, it'll be 6:30. Headed to the gym. It's Friday. I am doing what I said I was gonna do, which is, you know, go to the gym twice a week in the morning. Don't really, you know, maybe next week I'll try just doing Pilates from home. I really don't like leaving my house in the morning, but I don't ever regret the workout once I'm done, so who knows. But yeah, I'm gonna try next week. Maybe I'll just be a weekend warrior at the gym and go to the gym on the weekend, but do my maybe do Pilates on the days that I'm not doing the weightlifting program at home, so I can, you know, have a easier mornings. I am literally still tickled about yesterday. Like, I also talked to them about Invisalign, because I've had braces and Invisalign before, and she was just like saying, well, one, I never really, that's one of the things I never really believed dentists on, because she's like, you know, your teeth are good, blah, 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 but you see terrible teeth. Not to be rude, but, you know, dentists and hygienists, they see terrible teeth. And so, yeah, to you it's cool, but it's not what it was before. And she's like, well, I mean, if you're looking for perfection, one, yeah, I understand perfection doesn't exist, but I know what my teeth looked like with correction last time. But another point, she was like, but if you didn't want to wear the retainer before, what's gonna make you want to wear it now? Which, yeah, that's the problem. I don't like things on me while I'm asleep. Like, you rarely probably gonna see me with my ring on, not because I'm mad with the man. I'm never mad with the man, for real. It is, I don't like having nothing touching me. I don't like no rings. I don't like nothing on me while I'm asleep. So the chances of me wearing a retainer, maybe I might get away with it, you know, when I'm really in the, you know, ooh, let me do everything right, maybe on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll wear it. But when we start getting to that Friday night, Saturday night, when I'm trying to like get sleep, I'm not gonna wear that stuff. I don't want it on me. So that's a true point. So I'm trying to figure out, do I want to just live with the way my teeth have moved, or I don't know why I just smiled, but, or, you know, do the correction, because, you know, but she's like, you know, it's thousands of dollars, which I'm not, you know, again, I've wasted money on more less important things, so I don't know, but I'm thinking about it. And like she was saying, my teeth are already so close together, there's not much room for movement. Like, I don't have no spaces in between my teeth, like, for movement. And I got my wisdom teeth in the back of my head. That's probably one reason. And the crazy thing is, the wisdom teeth that I will really get removed are the bottom ones, not the top ones, so that wouldn't help. Like, yeah, I don't have no room to move my teeth back, for real. So yeah. So, like I was saying about the dentist, so the dentist is worried about the health of your teeth. If I were to go to the orthodontist right now, ask orthodontist, do I need braces? They would say, yeah, you got an overbite. I don't know what they would call it, but they would say, yeah, they would say that because they worry about the aesthetics of it, the cosmetics of it. But when they just worried about the health of it, yeah, my teeth are fine. I don't have, I have enough space to floss, but not a lot for stuff to get stuck in. They good. So it's just the difference in what you're looking for. They're good, but they not all the way straight. And I'm trying to figure out if I care or not. If I care enough to wear that retainer and to pay that money. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So we'll see. I've been trying, again, I think about this every time I go to the dentist. And then I don't think about it no more until I go back. So probably ain't gonna get them, but still. Trying a different machine this morning. It's a Stairmaster. Oops, see. I'm gonna do some. Okay. Let's just start with the first one. I didn't know how old I am. Don't worry about that. Ooh. Not quite. Ooh. We're getting started, guys. Alright, talk to you. Okay, you see, it goes, I was doing 1 minute. That's the level 7. Now it's a rest period. Then it's gonna do level 7 again. Yeah, this is the endurance one, so there's lots more to discover. These are the results. I'm gonna do a little bit more, I think. Did another 20 minutes for a total of 40. Let's end it. Yep. Alright, got that done. Listen, every time I go in there, when I'm on my way there, I'll be like, you know what, I need to stop doing this too much. But after I'm done, I'm like, you know what, very therapeutic, very important. I would recommend. So I used a different Stairmaster this morning because it was a towel sitting on the one I normally use, and it turned out to be a really good thing. That's actually a better machine, and it has like different settings on it that you can use. And yeah, funny enough, once I got done, 40 minutes, I did 40 minutes. So when I was done, here the man comes that put the towels on there to claim his thing. So he was holding that machine for 40 minutes. That's crazy. But yeah, it was a good workout. Thank you for spending a week with me. I hope you have a great week, weekend, day, wherever this video finds you. I hope you're doing well and focusing on yourself and taking care of yourself. I will see you in the next one. Take care.